One of the reasons why I love shooting outdoors in my backyard is because it's cool. It is so cool. I mean, inside is hot. I live in Jamaica. It's a tropical island, and when I say hot, I mean inside is so hot. But I believe in taking the negative and turning that into a positive. I decided that this week I'll be using the heat as an inspiration to create some cool portrait photography shots. But most importantly, I will be teaching you guys 5 tips to change your mindset in order to become a better photographer. Seriously, if you can't implement these 5 tips that I will be giving you right now, I think you may have to reevaluate. But nonetheless, cue the intro. Remember to like, share, comment, and be a part of the Contrax family. Why not? Just subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at Contrax Photography. So you're just starting out photography and you're worrying about what camera, what lens, what tripod to buy. Before we even start filling up our cart, I need you guys to listen. Seriously, put down your credit cards, put down the debit card, put down the cash, and listen. These are the most important tips. I'm going to give you 5 tips that you need to change your mindset. 1. Be you. There's nothing original under the sun. The wheel is already invented. Like, it makes no sense to reinvent the wheel. I mean, if you can, why not? But nothing is original. Everything we think of, most of it is already done anyways. But no one can do it like how you do it. So if you're looking to be a photographer, most important tip is to be you. You are as original as it gets. Be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. If you're weird, be weird. Just be yourself. Tip number 2. Kill ego. What do I mean by kill ego? Stop thinking you're the, because most likely you are not. Facts. I thought that I was the be-all end-all in photography when I just started, and I literally knew nothing. But I had to look into myself and kill ego, because when you have ego, you don't take criticism. You have to be willing to listen, not only to other photographers that you value, but to regular people, non-photographers who are seeing your work. Sometimes we don't think that non-creatives' opinions are valid, but they are, because they are the one viewing your work. They are your future clients anyway. So take criticism. Don't get offended so easily. I mean, still know what kind of criticism to take, because you have some persons who will try to tear you down, but strike that balance. Don't let it be you don't listen to anyone at all and you think that you are the best, because in anything you do at any stage in life, there's always improvements. And on that note, comment below guys where I can improve and what you want to see in future episodes. Tip number 3. Ensure that you're studying other photographers' work. If you want to be a portrait photographer, a landscape photographer, a wedding photographer, whatever area you want to specialize in, ensure that you have a list of photographers that you value their style, you like how they color, you like the tones of their picture. I need you to study those photographers' work. While you're studying their work, do not, please do not compare yourself. Don't compare yourself to other photographers while you're studying their work, because sometimes we don't get it that where we are as beginners, a photographer with 22 years in the game won't be at the same place. You have to consider the equipment that they have, the knowledge that they have. You coming in as a beginner photographer, comparing yourself and wondering, why isn't my work as good as John's work or Merrick's work, just to call a few names. it will destroy your self-esteem. I need you guys to believe in yourselves. So even though we're looking at other photographers trying to develop our own style, you have to also develop a style of your own. Don't compare. Tip number 4. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to be weird. Don't be afraid to push the boundaries, bust down the walls and tear down door, people. Contrax fam, I'm preaching to y'all. Experiment with some weird stuff. I don't know, nobody else is doing this style of photography, so I probably can't use this prop, or it doesn't fit in what everybody else on Instagram is doing. I mean, dash for that. Dash for that. Experiment with almost anything you can put your hands on and find your style from that. Number 5, and I think number 5, if you don't implement this would even prevent you from starting. Don't worry about expensive gear. Come on people, you will get there eventually. Don't worry about having the most expensive camera to start, having all your lights. Don't worry about that, just start. If you have your phone, please just start. If it's a little mashup 1994 camera, just start. Use whatever you have. Practice the techniques of photography and focus on the learning aspect before you even worry about having the most expensive camera. Because if you don't know what f-stop is on a $200 camera, you won't know what f-stop is on a $3,000 camera, and you won't know how to use it. So don't wait on the most expensive gear. You will improve as time goes on. Also, if you're one of those who you probably have the money to invest in everything off the bat, I would say try deliberately limiting the equipment that you use just sometimes. So there you go guys, 5 major tips to change your mindset and become a better photographer. Think of my tips, and also how did the pictures turn out? I mean, I try to limit my resources, so comment below what you thought and what you want to see in next week's episode. Remember to like, share, and be a part of the Contrax family by subscribing below. And guys, don't just click off. Watch last week's video, it's right here. Watch one. Yeah.